Document development procedure. Objective: to provide a consistent review and approval process for engineering documents to ensure that the end product is cost-effective, safe, fit for purpose, and complies with customer and statutory requirements. Applicability: for verification of all documents other than drawings and calculations. The same process is applicable for both new documents and existing documents being revised. Process steps. 1. Generation. 1.1. Obtain appropriate template and register document number. If a new document, obtain the appropriate template and register the document number. 1.2. Raise a key document change notice, KDCN, for key existing documents. Use the key document change notice, KDCN process if modifying existing key documents. 1.3. Generate first, next revision of the document. The document being updated remains at this revision until the discipline internal review is complete. Use clouding or other means to highlight the changes. 1.4. Ensure all required input data is available. If not, raise a technical query to request additional data. 2. Self-check. 2.1. Self-check document. Stamp the document with the check print stamp. 3. Discipline internal review. 3.1. Identify document checking level. Level 1 checking is the default, requiring an authorized person independent of the work performed. 3.2. Determine if this is a Level 2 document. If yes, stamp with the self-check stamp. 3.3. Assign a reviewer for the document. All checking shall be performed by personnel competent in their discipline and familiar with company and customer standards, codes, good fabrication and construction practice, and materials of construction. 3.4. Issue document for discipline internal review. Use appropriate stamps and ensure proper documentation. 3.5. Determine whether a full or partial check is required. Refer to the engineering checking requirements for guidance. 3.6. Provide input documentation and references. Ensure all necessary documents and references are available for review. 3.7. Review check print using appropriate checklist or prompt list. Ensure that the originator has used the correct source documents and revisions. 3.8. Make appropriate comments on the check print and sign. 3.9. Determine if there are comments to incorporate. If yes, proceed to discuss changes with the originator. 3.10. Discuss changes arising from checking, corrections to be made with mutual consent of originator and reviewer. 3.11. Resolve any issues arising from proposed changes. 3.112. Incorporate changes in master as agreed. 3.13. Ensure check prints are filed. 4. Squad check. 4.1. Determine if squad check is required. The need for a squad check is determined by the project engineering manager. On small projects, this may be done by the project manager. 4.2. Issue document for squad check. Follow the squad check process. 5. Customer review. TONU 5.1. Determine if customer review is required. Assess whether the document needs to be reviewed by the customer. This decision is typically made based on the project's requirements and customer involvement in the review process. 5.2. Issue document for customer review. Prepare the document for customer review, ensuring all relevant sections are included and clearly marked. 5.3. File transmittals and originals. File the transmittal form and the original document. The transmittal form is used to track the document's distribution and ensure it reaches the intended recipient. 5.4. Acknowledge receipt of transmittal. Ensure that the customer acknowledges receipt of the transmittal. This can be done through email confirmation or a signed receipt. 5.5. Markup comments traceably, assign appropriate approval status, and return. The customer should mark up the document with any comments or changes. Each comment should be traceable to a specific section of the document. The customer then signs the document, assigns an appropriate approval status, e.g., approved, approved with comments, rejected, and returns it to the project team. 5.6. Update register on receipt of document. Update the document register to reflect the receipt of the reviewed document and its current status. This ensures accurate tracking of the document's review and approval process. 5.7. Determine if there are any major issues. Review the customer's comments to identify any major issues or changes that need to be addressed. If there are significant concerns, proceed to resolve them with the customer. 5.8. Resolve issues with customer. Discuss and resolve any major issues with the customer. If consensus cannot be reached, the project manager will be the final authority for resolving conflicts and will document the decision on the check print. 5.9. Check satisfactory incorporation of changes. Ensure that all changes requested by the customer have been satisfactorily incorporated into the document. The updated document should reflect all agreed upon modifications. 5. Ensure check prints are filed. File the check prints, including all markups and comments, to maintain a complete record of the document's review and approval history. 6. Approved issue. 6.1. Determine if document is approved for issue. Confirm whether the document is approved for final issue. If not, identify any unissued or unsigned documents and mark them as issue not proceeded for historical purposes. 6.2. Sign and approve the paper print. Obtain the necessary signatures to approve the document for issue. 6.3. Apply professional engineer seal if required. Apply the professional engineer seal and any additional professional stamps required by local jurisdictions. 6.4. Issue document. Distribute the approved document according to the project document distribution matrix and retain the original for filing. 6.5. File checking history documents. File check prints, engineering markups, and superseded master copies in the history file to maintain a complete record of the document's development. 6.6. Generate update master copy. Ensure the master copy of the document is updated to reflect the final approved version. 7. Preliminary issue. 7.1. For urgent release of unchecked documents, stamp the document with the preliminary unchecked stamp for urgent release of unchecked documents. 7.2. Issue document with document transmittal. Attach the document transmittal and issue the document. 7.3. Acknowledge receipt of transmittal. Ensure the transmittal is acknowledged by the recipient, which may include entities other than the customer. Definitions. Originator. The person who initiates the development of a document and is accountable for the document content. Reviewer. Competent and qualified person nominated to verify the document. Document controller. Person whose primary role is to manage the distribution and filing of documents. Lead discipline engineer. LDE. Lead discipline engineer on a project. Project engineer. Assists the project manager in the management functions of the project. Project engineering manager. Responsible for overall engineering management across the project. By following these structured steps, the document development procedure ensures comprehensive and consistent documentation throughout the project lifecycle, supporting effective project management and communication.